Hola amigos, bien o qué. Saludos desde Medellín. Poco tarde hoy, pero muy bonito las luces de la ciudad, ¿sí o no? Entonces hoy es día 88, day 88, en nuestro proceso, nuestro proyecto. Yo creo hoy un buen día para pensar y reflejar en su progreso. Um, so, Eso es el tema de hoy, un poco para reflejar y dice honestamente si es un buen proyecto o no. So, okay, day 88, so we're almost finished now. Um, so really a time really to reflect a bit more honestly on how this has gone. Um, Good points and bad points. Generally, I would say, yeah, I'm happy with the progress I've made. I would have liked ideally to perhaps have gone a little bit further, been able to do a little bit more, but all things considered, no, I'm happy with how it's turned out. Even today, I was having some conversations and I was noticing while I was speaking in Spanish that I was starting to use some of the new phrases that I've been practicing recently, stuff I picked up from some of my reading. So I was very happy about that because I was finally able to use it in a conversation that I hadn't prepared for, but it was like new vocabulary. I remember the phrases, I was able to use them, so that at least is working. So that's a good sign. Um, some of the mechanics of the process, how much time do I really need to put in every day to keep this progress going? Possibly more than I thought, if I'm honest. My target was 2 hours a day. Now, some days I have not achieved 2 hours a day, no. Some days it's been a lot less than that. Some days it's probably only been like about a half an hour, maybe in that kind of area. At least of like proper study where we try and really to check you've remembered something, check you've understood the how that sentence works, change it if you need to. I think the thing that has helped me throughout this is I've been able to, during the odd moments during the day, and obviously to some extent because I'm living in a Spanish-speaking country, so I come into a lot more contact with the language generally during the day, even if I've just got the TV on, I'm listening to the news, or I'm listening to sort of podcasts or something while I'm doing sort of cleaning around the house, or I'm just chatting with my neighbours. Even though that's not perhaps expanding my vocabulary a lot, I'm still in contact with normal day-to-day Spanish. So that certainly has helped. I think if I wasn't in a Spanish-speaking country, no, I would need to do a lot more study during the day, just to catch up, just to try and make up for that time of input of the language. So yeah, that's happily has been a useful thing. But even on the days I wasn't able to study more formally. Otherwise, yeah, my preparation for my upcoming driving exam. Yes, lots to do, but I think the general techniques I've been practicing in the previous months are helping. Getting better at spotting patterns, keywords, ways to remember those keywords. That's all been helpful. So, yeah, pluses and minuses. I'm now starting to think of what I'm going to do next when I reach the end of these 90 days. I think I might need to stick a different challenge onto that. I mean, the driving test thing has proved quite an interesting last 2 weeks into the process. But I think beyond that, I think I'm going to be looking perhaps at some more let's say, live practice. So maybe I'm going to have to stretch this a bit and go somewhere and really try and use the language without a safety net, something more like that. So maybe have a think of that. What would you do? Now we're at the end of the process. What's the next 90 days going to look like? Because this was just to try and reinforce what we knew to improve our level, but we can't stop, because then we'll just be back to where we started. So that's really the challenge question now. What's the next 90 days going to look like for you? Déjame saber en los comentarios cuáles son sus ideas o sus sueños por la próxima 90 días. And we'll leave it there for today. So until next time, cheerio for now, and I'll see you tomorrow.